Chew America! Welcome to the tone where our loyalty lies only with warrior, and they will scrap only if I give them the order. And you feeling itchy, you got something to say, just know we hop this way. Nobody else is suited for this other than us. I know it's crazy, but we work with it and don't give up. Welcome to the show. If you don't know the name, we call it Hop This Way.
We are back. What's up, onions? Who's feeling it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back. It is. It's been a long time, but we are finally back. Hop This Way crew is here. Now, this isn't our official first episode of season number 2 yet. We will be getting underway with that soon enough. But we wanted to jump in here before the holidays hit, and before we do come on with the second one, and just kind of touch base with all our Warrior fans out there, and see how everyone's doing, and take a look at what we might be doing for season 2. Joined this week, as I am every week, by our Tong here, and our leader, our matriarch, the one and the only, right in the middle there. You see her, Miss Stephanie Young. How are you?
Hello. I've got all around me just in case.
Oh. Everybody be aware, especially you, Chua. You're on her left. And speaking of on her left, the man who gives our intro all the beats and keeping us all hip. I can't believe I just said hip. That made me less hip. But Chew America, how's it going, Matt?
Chew America. Yes. Hello. Hi, everybody.
How's it going, brother?
Hello.
It's good. It's good to see everybody back in our respective areas across the globe. So it's nice to know, ho, 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 and all that fun shit.
Well, you know what? And you're not too far geographically from the man down on the bottom, the man, the myth, the legend, the Cali master himself. Frank Zong, how you doing, Frank?
Woo, it's doing great, man. It is a crispy, well, not crispy, but it's a chill autumn night here in Jersey. So it's right on that verge of getting a little bit into the crazy winter. Although, I mean, you're Canadian, so I think you probably would laugh at our winters.
Right.
But to us, it's cold. Or it's about to be.
Listen, I may be Canadian, but I hate the cold as well. And it snowed for like a day, and I cried that whole day, and it's gone. And I'm happy. I am the Canadian. I just want snow Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then I want it gone Boxing Day night. I want it gone. I just want enough time for the kids to try out their new toboggans and stuff, and then put them away for the year.
Long enough for the song,
That's it. Well, you know who's not worrying about any snow? That is our Warrior Max Geek herself, and one of the driving forces behind our tongs, and that is Miss Rebecca Nishi. We are not worthy. How are you, Rebecca?
Hello, guys from Brazil. I'm fine. It's not what's supposed to be hot here, but it's a little bit cold. I'm wearing coat. It's great. The weather is crazy right now here.
What do you consider cold in Brazil? Is that like a balmy 80 degrees?
Yeah, it's like 18.
Yeah, I know. I tried to do the conversion for the Americans there.
Celsius.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm
The
so
rest of the world, we're all on the.
Sometimes you can have like 10 Celsius degree here, so it's cold for us.
Yeah, no doubt. So it's been a long time, folks. What has everybody been up to? Let's catch everybody up at home. Steph, what have you been doing with your time off?
Well, I mean, I got a whole bunch of stuff done out in Hawaii. So this is one of the few times that I am not reporting from Hawaii.
Yeah, thank you for not rubbing that in our face again.
Yeah, it's about time. Shit.
I know, but I'm already itching, to be there. But, got those projects done, and I'm just trying to find a new job. So I am on a hunt.
Facts. Well, we're going to get you in the next episode of Hawaii 5-0 with our buddy. Well, you know what? Let's get you on Magnum PI with Richie Ting.
Oh, hello.
Let's pull some strings with Rich and get you out there.
And see which shirt I'm wearing. Hello.
Oh my God.
The Yellow Demon.
Do the voice.
The Yellow Demon.
Chua rocking
I
the
love it.
demon.
For anyone who doesn't know
No,
who's
I
tuning
got you,
in,
though.
so that was
I got you,
all
though.
look at see. We're
Mhm.
dressed.
Hey, Stephanie, please keep those glasses.
Right?
Please keep those glasses.
These? Yes.
Yeah,
These?
with the broadsword.
Yes.
With the
Hang on, I'm outside. I
broadsword.
shouldn't say that too loud.
Wait.
We're not crazy.
Don't worry,
Oh, no,
nobody
please-
will
please don't.
know. Nobody will know.
She's getting
Chua,
weapons again.
While Steph goes gets herself armed, what have you been up to, buddy?
Nothing, man. I'm just coasting towards the end of the year. I love the holidays. I love Christmas. So just doing that. And I've been hanging out with Frank on secret missions.
I've
That's
seen
really
that. I've seen that online. Frank, tell us, you got a new Padawan there. What's going on with the new Padawan?
No, we're just hanging out.
That's
Just
it.
hanging out.
That's it. You know, hanging out, good food,
Nice.
Yes.
So I don't know.
watching new shows. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure I saw a Cali stick in his hand at one point.
No, I'm pretty sure you did not.
A screamer?
I'm pretty. Nope. No, you just caught me just hanging out with him. That's it.
That's
There's
I'm
nothing
sorry, yeah.
happening.
You guys were eating
Yeah, it's
hot dogs on a stick, and they were just the stick. The hot dog part was gone.
Corn on the cob. Yeah, corn on the cob. Yeah, yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
That's right.
I
Trying to take
killed that
advantage
shit.
of the last little bit of warmth that we had this year. You know.
Fair.
Facts.
That's facts right there. and Rebecca, what about you? What have you been doing up in Brazil? Anything been happening since last time we chatted?
No, just working, studying. Yes, I started a new MBA, and I'm writing lots of poems.
Ooh.
Great.
Oh, congratulations!
Nice.
IG accounts, to run because I don't know, I'm crazy.
I see you and Chua working on a project together very soon.
I think
Eventually.
so. We should make a video clip.
I think so.
You let me know. I got y'all.
The Hop This Way intro, or we'll have our own soundtrack by the end of this. I'm telling you.
Well,
And it'll be all done. I'll keep saying we, and I will have done nothing.
that seemed like our old intro.
Well, it was. I trying to get yours up, and for some reason it won't let me do it. You know what? You want to see your version and how it comes up?
I'm
Because
curious.
I had to try to edit it because it comes up like this. See how it cuts off the bottom and the top there? So yeah.
Well, because it's formatted in 4K widescreen. That's why it looks like that.
Oh well, yeah. We don't have that here.
Oh well, tough. Run it.
We're just
Run it.
4K. We're just 4K without the widescreen.
Well, that's
You went
it's
full
just always gonna
APX
look
on
like
us,
that.
you know.
It's always gonna look like that. So yeah.
So, guys, we're going to be reviewing season 2 of War moving forward. I mean, we're all going to have to do a deep dive again and burn through season 2 again once we do that. I'm going to ask each of you what you're most looking forward to in this season, but also let's talk a little bit about season 3 moving forward, and maybe ask some of the fans what they'd like to see us doing moving forward. The comment section is open, fans, just so you know. But yeah, Steph, what about you? What do you want? What are you looking forward to, like rehashing when we go over season 2?
Well, I think I was thinking about that. And of course, we're always loving the action scenes and whatnot. But when I go back through, I think in my excitement, I need to reabsorb the politics. Every once in a while, I kick myself in the ass and get so excited about, okay, I'm impatient for the next, action scene. But this is a crucial time period to pick apart because this is leading right into the Chinese Exclusionary Act. So, the serious portion is the historical relevance. The old lady over here goes haywire, like, this is why this is so important. This is why this is so important. And then the little kid says, okay, ready? You know what? Okay, yes, I got this because I'm a shopaholic and I got these on the Bruce Lee site. Okay, so listen.
Like, for real.
So
I mean, I just want to
She
put it out there.
never disappoints.
To any authorities that may be watching this video posthumously or
These are all
later on,
toys.
We
These are
had no
all
control
plastic
over her
toys.
buying those weapons. So whatever
These
she
are
used
all
them
plastic
for
toys.
in the future, and you're watching back now to see this happening, we're just saying we had nothing to do with it. Frank may have taught her how to use them, though. Honestly,
Hand massages. It's like rehab for your fingers and palms, you know?
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Especially when Andrew Koji is teaching you.
Mhm.
Now, what about you, Chua? What are you looking forward to rehashing from season 2?
Oh man, I don't know. A lot happened in season 2. I'm just gonna kind of take a fresh approach to it, like I did like the last time, because I watched both seasons like back to back. Probably what was it, back in February or March of last year? I don't know. When I get like 2021, 2020, and 2019 together, I'm just like, shit, where are we?
Yeah, I just call it all the COVID year. All 3 years are the COVID year.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, I'm just psyched to kind of just talk about it through like just fresh all over again. Like I'm not gonna rewatch it again. I'm just gonna like kind of go up based off of memory and just kind of like live like, you know, just rehash those moments and be like, oh, I remember when that shit happened when I first saw it. And because I don't want to do it for a job. I want to be like, oh, I love this for what it is, like the crazy fucking art and representation that it has stood the test of time for.
There's something to that, to not trying to overanalyze it either, so you can appreciate it just as you did the first time, because you can't replay the first time. Like nobody gets the Madonna like a virgin when it comes to this situation, right?
Yeah,
There's
no
being touched again for the very first time. What about you,
What?
Frank?
No.
What are you looking for? I know that was a horrible analogy. You know what? I don't care. I'm rocking that analogy. I'm living with that analogy.
I'm just nodding like I remember that.
Yeah, Frank. Follow that, Frank. So, what are you looking forward to us reviewing?
Well, you won't get Madonna like a virgin the second time. But well, I think with season 2 compared to season 1, I feel like it seemed like season 2 felt like it could really unleash. So, and we remember how charged up and how into it we got into those deep dives for season 1 episodes. So I think season 2 is just going to be that much more amplified. You know, there's some moments in season 2 where it's like you can almost shake watching those moments.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need to get into specifics yet, but you know, they come along throughout the season.
Oh, for sure.
So, and it just kind of, and later towards the end, it just starts to culminate. So, and I think we know the moment that I'm referring to, right? So,
yeah, I can't honestly. I haven't watched season 2. Like I've watched season 2 a few times. I'm not gonna lie, I'm that guy. But I haven't watched it in a good 6 months, I think, at least. So I'm actually looking forward to watching this season again, because I'm one of those people that if I like a show, I can keep rewatching it. I can't tell you how many times I've watched Night Court over my life, or how many times I've watched The Big Bang Theory or Cheers or Knight Rider. No, I'm just kidding, mostly.
you're in my spot.
You're in my spot. Yes. Sorry, Sheldon. Miss Rebecca, what about you? What are you looking forward to reviewing for season 2?
Well, I love how in season 2 they go deeper in the characters, because in season 1 they kind of introduce everyone, introduce Assam getting there and starting his journey. But in season 2, all the characters go deeper. You get to know them better. You get to know about their pasts, and we kind of curious to know more about them. So I really love season 2 because of that. And hey, Amy!
Hey!
You should come sometime. Yeah, Amy got that shirt for us. That was amazing.
Amy rocks it. Amy is like one of the biggest Warrior supporters out there as well.
Yeah, she should come as a guest sometime.
Yeah.
Sure.
And a lot of the fans can come on as well. Like That's all we are. That's how we all started this. Like really, it was, hey, let's come on and just talk some shit about this great show, and give the love that the show deserves. And
I said yes before I even knew what we were doing. So that was in the Warrior group. Hey, does anybody want to do this? Hi, I'll do it. I'll do it.
like, yep. Wait,
What do you want to do?
you need me to talk? I'm gonna do it. No, this is and it's awesome. And we made this this kind of great relationship between all of us. And even while we've been off, we've been talking and stuff. And a lot of times you don't see that when it comes to stuff like this. Like I said, Matt and Frank have been hanging out, not training. Sam, watch out.
I don't know
What are you going to be? Hopway Hatchet Man number 3? Is that it? Hatchet Man number 3?
What the fuck are you talking
Number
about?
6.
Don't you remember what this is? I'm leading
Number
my own
6.
tongue. I'm getting fucking murked by Zing or somebody in like an episode or two.
I know you, but I'm talking about Frank.
Frank's 6. Frank is 6. He's the one that's going to be chilling there. That's going to be like, yo, him and the other 5 just fucking died in front of my face. Yo, Zing, I swear to God, man, like I'm not really with them. Like I was just here. They treated me like shit. I'm trying to be like.
I don't even like these guys.
I'm just a cook, man.
Like, I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. Like, can I fit in? Like I'm high all day. Like like let me know.
Dim sum.
That's what Frank will be doing after I fucking die on like fucking episode 2 or 3 or something like that.
Matt, are you going to call Frank Sifu?
Sifu.
For what?
I like it.
Not there
Sifu
yet.
Frank.
What are we talking about? Y'all think
Not
like
there.
shit popping off. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't either. I think
You hear this shit?
I think they're creating their own show. That's what it
They
is.
think because we hang out a couple times, they think like you training me on shit.
Yeah. Nah.
I mean,
Ain't nothing happening here.
social media's
No, all
got
it-
no influence
All he did was
over that.
all
at
he did was come over for tea. Tea and
Yes.
Right.
Which, by the way,
Rising
that
tea.
tea was
And-
pretty good. No, those pineapple cakes were banging as fuck.
yeah, I'll let the missus know.
Yes,
So, yeah,
they were
tea and
so
pineapple
damn
cakes.
good.
That's all it
I
is.
feel like we so missed out on that, girls. So we're going to have to, once the borders are open again, and once we defeat the latest Transformer Omnicron, we'll all have to do a live together show.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Together show by like a bonfire or something.
I agree. Y'all should come to Canada, really, though.
We'll tell ghost stories about the yellow demon.
The Yellow Demon and the Wendigo. No,
I would love to see British Columbia, actually.
Me too. I've never been there because that's a 3-hour flight from here. It's like New York to LA, basically.
Oh, it's on the other side. Huh?
Yeah, because I'm right around Toronto area, which is just above New York.
Yeah, it's
And,
been a while since I've been there. Last time I was there, I didn't, I couldn't actually like go out on my own. So I would love to visit again.
Where's that? Vancouver or I mean British
Toronto.
Columbia? Oh yeah, come on
Yeah,
down.
yeah. I was like 13 when I was last there, so I mean I couldn't do anything on my own. So
I don't even
You know
know.
the CN Tower down here. We can do the walk, the gravity walk
Mm-hmm.
outside on the top.
sweet.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'll just watch you, but
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Oh,
from the
man,
bottom, I'm
that
not
was
walking
scary.
up the stairs either.
But yeah, that looks scary, huh?
Yeah.
That
Like,
sucks.
you're doing great, Frank. You're doing great. But yeah, we definitely have to do a live show. Now, I guess when it comes to season 2, with us reviewing it, I think I'm with a lot of you guys. I think, going in depth into a lot of the characters were like, and I know I always harp on this and keep going back to it, but JT just writes characters better than anybody I've seen in a long time. I finally worked my way through. I watched both seasons of that. Other great. My boy
Say nothing.
Toad.
I didn't
My
get
boy
there yet.
Toad.
I didn't get there yet.
No,
Say
the
nothing.
only thing I'm going to say is, all right, is this just what Jonathan Chopper loves to just kill us? Okay, so you have a first season, wonderful, you get hooked. Of course you get hooked. You have first of all, the actors, I love the cast.
Yeah.
But again, this is season 2 of C coming out, and there were just the feeling, the emotion whatever it is JT kicks it into high gear in season 2 again. So it's his MO. And all I keep thinking is he's just magic. JT is magic.
I wonder if part of it is JT's just never sure if he's going to get a season 3.
Hmm.
So it's like, I'm just going to throw every fucking thing I can in this season and make it as big and as loud as I can, and maybe we get a season 3. Because season 2 of C, yeah, it did have a lot. Now I'm going to say I love C, but out of the trinity of shows that I've seen from JT so far, which have been Banshee, Warrior, and C, I put C at the bottom. And that's not to like saying it's bad or anything. I think he put more heart into Banshee and more heart into Warrior than what because he took that show over. See, that was somebody else's show that he took over, right? So, but yeah, he's the man, and I'm hoping we're going to see some people from C in season 3 of Warrior. I know from talking to Tony Starr, who's plays Homelander on The Boys, that there was talks of him being in an episode of season 2 of Warrior, and it just didn't work out because of his schedule with The Boys.
Oh, really? That would be great.
So you're going to say Tony Stark for a second. I was like, huh?
Yeah, well, RDJ, he's not busy anymore, so I mean.
So, you hooked up like that? Okay.
And Dean Jagger is in season 3 of C.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So we want to see the season 3 of C before Warrior, so we kind of can know how the
schedule,
the rhythm will be, so we can expect something about Warrior. We keep wondering what he's going to do on season 3 of Warrior, but I'm really looking forward to watch the 3rd season of C.
See, that's interesting because, again, we keep seeing, crossovers with these actors. Hun Lee. So, of course, he's in C. So you have, Hun Lee is, Toad. I mean, who else? So we've got
Olivia Chang's there. She came in as one of she's helping out the daughter.
C that would carry over. Can you imagine if somehow he got Dave Bautista to be in an episode?
Shh, will you stop? Like, I haven't seen the shit yet. Like, what are we doing?
I haven't either.
Yeah, but everybody knows season 2.
I haven't seen C, so
I haven't seen C.
You are late.
If you have at least seen the promos for C, they promote season 2 as Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa.
And Momoa, yeah, I've seen that, but I'm just like, yo,
hello, like I see that just that image. All I have to do is see that image of the two of them, and I like,
that's like a human wall.
Oh, shout out to Danny
my goodness.
and Mike Baker. Hello, hi guys. I see
Yo.
you commenting. Hello.
I'm not seeing any comments there, but hello.
Yes, I was just randomly browsing. So if you see me, just kind of look down randomly. I'm just kind of seeing what else like slipped through our thing. So yes.
Did Matt's mic just go out, or is that just me?
It did.
No, I heard him.
Yeah, it just sounds a little bit off a little bit there. But
why am I here?
Yeah, now you're really sounding CG, or however they said it before.
I sound crispy as shit. Come on.
Yeah.
Crispy
You sound like you're sucked down a helium balloon.
Now you talked about Batista showing up on season 3 of Warrior. That'd be cool, but give me Momoa.
I know.
Momoa.
Oh, I love him so much.
I mean,
yeah.
That guy-
Have you noticed his body language on C? It's incredible. Incredible how he moves. I was blown out.
you see, think of how tall he is. He's what, 6'6"? I don't even know. But think about the concept, and we won't do any of the spoilers, but he has to be able to maneuver that way. So, again, we love Jason Momoa. I don't know anyone who does not, but you're seeing a whole other level of, of training because of the concept of that show. It's just insane. So
because it's his nationality looks so ambiguous, like he could play Polynesian, he could play, Pacific Islander, Or he could play, he could even play Native American. He could play Indigenous, right? So there's so many different ways he can come at it in this show, which I really think would add. I would love to see him as the big bad at the end of season 3. Like us not even see him until like maybe the last 2 episodes. We just keep hearing about this new Cherokee or whatever coming through that's just kicking ass and taking names.
Give me Simu Liu in season 3 while you're at it.
Oh, good old Canadian boy.
Give me
But only if you're
him.
bringing Appa as well from Kim's Convenience.
Give me like randomly Tony Jaa. Give me him. Give me
How have we not gotten what's his name from the raid?
Iko
What's his
Uwais.
name? Like best friend from Indonesia.
Iko Uwais. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Frank.
Yeah, I was like, his name escapes me.
How has Iko
Yeah.
not been on this show? Because like I feel like Joe would have been like, "Yo, man, you got to be on this show. It's insane."
I would actually be more interested in seeing the smaller guy. I think his name is Rara Ruhian. The smaller guy who played the Mad Dog character in the raid.
Okay, I thought that's
very-
what you were talking
yeah.
about. I didn't know his name.
No, he's legit. Like he's for real.
Yeah,
I really enjoy watching him. I enjoy watching him out of all those guys, to be perfectly honest.
really. What
As
do you
much
think
as I love Taslim, I enjoy watching him the most.
What do you think of Tony Jaa?
Tony Jaa was, when he was doing the Onbak years, that was some of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Mm.
Like when he did the Onbak, when he did the Tom Yum Goon, the Protector movie, when he did that 4-minute sequence without cutting, like Taslim doing 60 to 75 seconds without cutting in the Warrior scene was already amazing. But Tony Jaa, I think he did 4 or 5 times that long, going up and down stairs, because the shot took place in a hotel room.
Right.
Just and all the things that he did in that whole movie is just can't believe some of the things that guy could do.
Yeah.
And the risk that he could take, and just probably how many takes that some of those scenes took to shoot.
Is
I'd like
there
to-
any
I
chance?
would like to see Matt
Sorry.
Chua in season 3.
Who's
Me
that?
too.
Yes.
I'd love to see me in season 3 as well.
I'd love
I
to see
forgot
us
about that.
all in
Me.
season 3.
Yes,
I just
Don't
don't know
fit
how I fit into the story, honestly.
they can fit in somewhere. You can also play different nationalities.
Who, me?
You could yes.
Well, I could play black and Egyptian. What else I got?
Wear a hat. We'll figure it out. I'm
Right.
serious.
I'm down. Well, who else would we like to see kind of show up in Warrior season 3? Because I mean, there are a lot of legitimate badasses out there. Is it too much to? And I don't know what the relationship would be, but can I get a Jet Li and a Jackie Chan?
Nice little homage. Yeah, nice little homage. Yeah, just to have them have a cameo here and there, right? So
Yeah, man.
Jackie Chan could insert some of his slapstick in some way,
Well,
or
because-
like one of those old Shaw Brothers actors.
right. And Amy
Bring
Lee,
Bolo
bring
back.
Bolo back.
Bring Bolo back. That's right.
Yes, exactly.
Listen. I'm just putting it out there. There's no way Rich is not back. There's
No.
no way.
Yes.
There's no way that I just feel that the twin story is going to happen.
He's
I
already
know we're
has
going
a
to get the Yellow Demon's
personality.
twin coming back with Father June. I think they're going to come back and try to spin like some kind of side story. Because the more I thought about it, I used to think that Assam's story was the Kung Fu story, like the David Carradine ripoff when they ripped off Bruce Lee's Warrior.
Mhm.
But isn't it Father June? Because he's the one that actually leaves Chinatown to walk across America to find himself, right?
Right.
And that kind of seems like the whole the whole story behind Kung Fu. The legend continues, and the one before.
Yeah. Yeah, except this guy would actually have expressions and stuff.
Well, Carradine had expressions as long as you had enough cocaine. So I hear. I don't know.
Did I ever tell you guys that deja vu of mine? So, here are my tattoos, right? So there's my grandfather's name and my mother's name. And I got them, after my mom passed away. And then I had this deja vu. And when you keep having that something the back of your mind, but you can't quite figure it out. And then it hit me. I don't know why this came to me, but think of the intro from Kung Fu, where he brands himself.
Oh.
And I don't know why that reminded me of that, because all of a sudden, you know, here you go, you have dragons, but that moment, oh, yeah, that was my deja vu.
So that just happened.
Yeah.
All right. So now, oh wait, here we go. Amy says, yes, I think Father June's backstory with Bolo has more of the Kung Fu legend feel. Me too. Like that's probably how he found Bolo.
By the way, Young June's character said it almost as like a throwaway line in the first episode of the first season. But remember when Assam first first meets Father June, and then they're walking down the hallway, and he explains a little bit about Father June's background, and he said that he's a hard ass, but that's because he's the real deal. And he talked about how he swam across the harbor with a sword, and he said he diced a ship full of British Empire soldiers.
Right.
In the Opium Wars. He kind of just says that, and no one kind of just let it drop. Like that just never came up again after that. I mean, I guess there was no reason to,
but is
I
that
have
like
no
George
idea what
Lucas
anybody just
in
said.
Empire? Is that like
I have no
is that
idea
like
what anybody
George Lucas in
just
Empire
said
Strikes
because
Back?
everything cut out.
You can't
Oh,
hear
man.
any of us? I could hear you.
I can hear you now.
I feel like that's
Did
like
you get-
George Lucas dropping that happened back in the Clone Wars when Obi-Wan Kenobi says that in New Hope. And you think it's just a throwaway line, and then 20 years later they make the Clone Wars movie.
Yeah, well, the reason I say that is just because, I mean, the Opium Wars between the British Empire and the Qing Empire was a huge, huge historical event for that area. So it was, I don't know too much detail about it. From what I understand, it was a bit of a turning point for that whole region. So it lasted a while, and there was a lot of carnage. And the fact that it was cool that they mentioned it. And two, the fact that they paint Father June out as essentially a one-man wrecking crew for that conflict. So it's so I'd be curious to see what they show from Father June's skills. Like what kind of skills did he actually have? I mean, they strongly imply that he built up the Hopway on his own, right? If not explicitly say it.
So do we get a younger actor to play Father June, like when he was,
I don't think you need him. I don't think if you need. Have you seen him in a clip drop down into push-ups?
Somehow we lost Frank, but yeah, you're right.
Like, I mean,
Have you seen him in Boogie?
Exactly. Like,
I
so
love Boogie. I love that movie so much. It was just on the other night, and I told my girlfriend, I'm like, we got to watch this. This is Perry. She's like, who? I'm like, wow.
Because his age can, he has some range because, again, he obviously appears older in Warrior, right? Because he's the elder.
Father June is 70 years old on that time.
What was that?
Father June is 70 years old on that time of Warrior, season 1.
Right, and Perry is younger than that. So I mean, I don't think it would take much to just sit there and obviously change his look to go back a couple decades. I think they could easily do it.
Yeah, de-age him a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they got that HBO money now. Who knows? Right.
All right, so I got a question. Right. So we had our guests on season 1. We had like Emily Child, of course. We had Rich Ting, and a couple others like that. Who would you like to make their appearance on our show for season 2 when we do our recaps?
Ooh. Who would we want?
Dean Jagger.
Yeah.
Dean Jagger.
Yeah.
I want Hunley, but
Oh my God, yes. Hoon Lee would be great.
Kieran.
View. Oh yeah.
And Langley.
Bill Langley.
The girl, the woman who plays Lai. I can never remember how to say her actual real name.
Jenny.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, Jenny.
Jenny would be great.
I bet she would. I think
Jenny would definitely jump in, honestly.
we should ask Jenny.
I'm gonna just shoot my shot and just say Joe.
Yeah,
Joe and
definitely.
Andrew.
I
Joe
would
and
love
Andrew.
having Joe on there.
Yeah. Fuck Olivia Chang.
Everyone,
I changed my answer. I would
I want everybody on the fucking cast here now.
Let's just go down the list.
I'm telling you, the more, because I'm a huge comic book nerd. We all know this.
I want Justin Lin.
Yes, bring them all.
Ooh, yeah.
Bring in Shannon Lee. But honestly, the more I read Batman stuff, and the more I see this character called, oh my god, I can't believe I just lost her name there. She trains everybody though. She, not Cheshire. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, the Japanese character.
With the sword.
Was her name actually Katana? Or
No,
was it-
no.
was
There
it-
is a katana.
No,
But
not
I'm talking of Lady Shiva is who I'm talking about. And
Uh,
Lady Shiva is like the greatest fighter. Well, one of the top 3 fighters in all of DC Comics. Like she can whoop Batman's ass and has. Every time I see her and read her character, it is Olivia Chang. I'm like, if they do this, it has to be Olivia Chang. There's nobody else that can play that role better than her. Jenny would be great because she's great swordsman or swords person. But I think Olivia is more polished as an actress. So I just want to see that. I need to see her in a Batman movie.
My soul is somewhere over here.
I'm just saying. Or even in a Star Wars movie as a Jedi.
Oh, that would be great.
she's already walking around with a hoodie and a sword, so you know.
Right? She's got that Jedi shit down.
Big facts.
Love it.
Big facts.
We
Speaking
forgot about
of-
Brett. You have to bring Brett.
Oh,
Brett
Brett coming back is a must. Brett's one of the best people to talk to, though. I love talking with Brett. Him and Rich, I could talk to all day long. Both of those guys.
I mean, Rich has to come. Rich doesn't really have a choice. I feel like at this point, like he has to come back.
Rich is,
I think
I already
he's
bugged
already
Rich.
regular
Rich is-
on our show, right?
We told him, I'm like, you're in the intro, buddy. So you're like our honorary member of the cast.
I love it.
No, we're not going to be on too long. We're just kind of coming in to wish everybody well and stuff. Before we do get out of here, if anyone at home is watching and you have any ideas on you think we should do something to improve the show, or you have some ideas that you'd like to see us do, let us know. Drop us a like in the comment, or drop us a comment, and we will do what we can. I think we'll put together a Facebook page pretty soon. And kind of go from there as well. If you guys want to get a hold of us there.
We
I
already
have
have an
a New Year's
Instagram.
Eve show coming up as well. Guess when that's taking place?
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I'm good like that.
Shit.
I'm
How
good
did
with
I
that.
guess?
But Richie Tang will be part of that as well. That's why I bring it up. But this is what I'm really excited about now. I know this is just pertains to Canada, but we are trying to set links for anyone across the world that wants to donate. But we are teaming up with a charity, a great charity here in Canada called the Dreamcatcher Fund. All proceeds go to the Indigenous communities and families here that have been affected by, of course, a lot of the bad water on the reserves and the residential schools, things of that nature. So anyone that wants to be able to donate, please check out the show. It'll be on Ryan's All Things Geek on Facebook or RadGTV on YouTube. And I hope you guys don't mind me doing a cheap little plug, but we made a little commercial for it if you want to take a look here.
Nice.
Oh, and
Hey everybody, it's your boy Zeus, and I want to send out a special invitation just to you. That's right, the second annual Zeus's New Year's Eve virtual party will be happening December 31st. And we're teaming up this year with the Dreamcatcher Fund. We are going to be raising funds to help out the Indigenous communities here in Canada. We're also going to be featuring a lot of talent on the show this year, such as TikTok ventriloquist and comedian Peter Prankster. We're going to be having award-winning director Tom White here as well. You want to talk about some big names? We have got star of Warriors, Supergirl, The Man in the High Castle, Rich Ting himself will be here. We've got Jules, the psychic medium. John Gallagher is a conceptual artist who works on The Flash, The Boys, Percy Jackson, you name it, this guy's worked on it. We're going to have musicians. We're going to have comedians. We're going to have some magicians. It's going to be a magical evening for all of us. Make sure you tune in. December 31st, Facebook, Ryan's All Things Geek, or on YouTube at RatGTV. See you all then.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
Why
See,
do I
this
look
is
like a
well, it's our
party?
second annual. We did it last year because everyone was stuck inside because of COVID and stuff, and we're hoping everyone will be able to get out. But if you can't, we're gonna try to give you something to do with your time. And like I said, we got a really good cause. We have a lot of good sponsors so far. If you want to be a sponsor, please hit me up and we'll set you up there. But we are doing raffles and giveaways as well. So it's gonna be a fun night.
I'll be there. No, I didn't have plans. I don't feel like peopling out there.
I don't feel like peopling. That is a whole new thing I've never heard of.
Really? No, I've heard of that for the last 10, 15 years because I haven't wanted to people for a while either.
I mean, I've never used it as a verb. I don't want to peopling.
All I want to do is people all the time. Oh, that does sound wrong. Okay.
No, you know what you got to drop on them though, because we did kind of like lead up to this, and it's part of our thing. You got to drop the 4K, fucking
The 4K
The
holiday
original.
trailer. That
Not
would
the
be.
holiday. Yeah.
First
whichever it is.
edition.
We gotta do it. We gotta
I'm
show 'em.
thinking this is our outro right here.
Yeah.
Folks, I do before we drop the new outro or the new intro for
New
you,
intro.
made by the one and only Chew America himself, Matt motherfucking Chua, right there.
Yes, that is my official middle name.
That is his
Motherfucking.
official middle name. We've seen his birth certificate.
It's great.
But folks, we are going to go out with our new intro, the holiday version. I do want to send out a special thank you to all my fellow Tongs here: Stephanie Young, Matt Chua, Frank Zong, Rebecca Nishi. You guys are the greatest Tongs of them all.
And be ready for season 2.
Wait.
We are coming next year. We don't
We
have
are
a tentative
coming
date
soon.
yet, but we will be coming soon. Very,
Chew
very soon.
America.
Oh, what's going on, Josh?
Chew America says, let's go. Well, with that, I guess it's time for us to go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you soon. Keep an eye on the Warrior group here in Facebook. We love our Warrior family. We will talk to you all soon. Peace out.
Chew America! Welcome to the tone where our loyalty lies only with Warrior, and they will scrap only if I give them the order. And you feeling itchy, you got something to say? Just know we hop this way. Nobody else is suited for this other than us. I know it's crazy, but we work with it and don't give up. Welcome to the show. If you don't know the name, we call it Hop This Way.